Hey, Hebrew fans, this is Todd. So, I realized I forgot to tell you guys if you can mix Origins and King Hssss together. I know people kept asking me that question over and over, so I figured I'd make a quick live video just for that one question. So, uh, here we go. So, I happen to have a King Hssss right here, and as you guys know, he's made to separate so that you can combine them with different legs and tops and everything else and have them turn into snake form and all the other craziness. And we know that Origins also pops apart the same way. So the question is, are these the same size connection points between Origins and King Hssss? Now, whenever you're putting these back together, make sure you line them up. Oh, you gotta make your name Hebrew, huh? Or Hebo. I like that. That's awesome, man. So let's go ahead and try these out. Now, before we jump into this, I want you to also notice we have these figures as well. And these ones have the same kind of connection point. Ugh. Ugh, there we go. And so a lot of people did swap these around and make some kind of cool custom variants really quickly by just popping these into place. Ugh. Anyway, I'm not going to do it because that's a really tight fit and I don't want it to snap on me. But you guys get the idea. Now, I personally got 3 of these warriors so that then I could have a small, a medium, and a gigantic large one. So that was kind of my thought process. So let's go ahead and try this out and see if it works. So got my King Hssss, he's ready. Got my man at arms, he's ready. Let's see if we can put King Hss's torso on the man at arms legs. So let's pull that off first. Oh, we got a problem already. They both have pins coming out in the wrong spot. So you might be able to hook, nope, even different sizes. You can't even hook legs to legs. You could probably, if I forced it, hook torso to torso to make some weird kind of combobulated 2 torso half. I think I saw some with a custom like that. I think they had 2 guys, one was good and one was evil, where they were hooked together. So for you, that would work. But for everybody else, unfortunately, they got the pins on the wrong end to combine them. And even if you did combine them, it would just be forcing the custom like you would any other combination. So, quick answer, no, because they're not in the right spots. But since I have you guys here, I'm going to show you my very first Classics custom. So here's the very first Classics custom I ever made. And this Classic custom, all I did was I painted his gauntlets with kind of a white gloss paint. It took so many coats and I redid it over and over. I cleaned the paint off and did it again, did a good clean job. And then I swapped out his feet for Stratos's feet at the time. Now, of course, we know they've actually released the same figure already in the 2-pack, but this was my first custom before the 2-pack ever came out. Now, obviously, he had his regular gun, not these, because these were not from his. Now, this, believe it or not, is actually the pink one, and I just threw some red paint on it. Hey, thanks, Dean. So this is actually just painted with red to change the pink one out because I wanted a red one out of the. I just used the one from the pink from the weapons pack that was pink. All right, so there you go. My first Classics custom, and no, you can't swap them. And I am in the middle of uploading our class from yesterday, and I do have some new candidates for next week's class. So next week's all pop and boil. So next week, or heat and pop. So next week I am going to take this General Sunder and this Horde Trooper. There we go. And mesh them into one Horde Trooper leader. Basically, General Sunder has some cool parts that I want to put on him. And it's not as simple as you would think. You think it'd be straightforward, just, hey, just swap the parts out. But unfortunately, it's not quite that cut and dry. At the same time, I might use the leftover parts to make ourselves a He-Man disguised in a Horde Trooper suit. So we'll see how those all work out together. And I might do some fixes too on some figures using the same the heat and pop method in order to fix some figures. Now, you know, the heat and pop allows you to make some cool customs like this. This is a standard heat and pop with just one light paint application. She went from having green arms to skin color arms and a skin color top part, and now she is Captain Glenn ready to fight. And so it's really easy to use heat and pop to do all kinds of really cool, quick customs. I like heat and pop because it requires no to little paint, and so that's what I try to do, as little paint as possible when I do my heat and pops. All right, well, you guys, thanks for watching. I know it was kind of short and sweet and to the point, and sorry if I missed some of your questions when they were popping up. I couldn't see my screen. I don't have my question reader here with me, but again, tonight I should have that video online, and it has all your guys' comments all the way through on the video. So thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next class. Next class will be next Saturday, 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. All right, you guys. Talk to you next video. Bye now.